Many of you already know the name, but I want to tell you a little bit more about him. Stuart Sheldon has been in jail once, rebel, lived in Europe twice, swims in Biscayne Bay 3 days a week, savors his nuclear family of 4. They're awesome. I've met all of them. I know why you savor them. And lived 5 years on a Sausalito houseboat. He's a full-time artist and author whose 2015 Art Basel installation titled Fancy Nasty was named the weirdest place in Miami by the New Times. It was awesome. He writes the Family Matters column for the Biscayne Times and is currently working on his 2016 Art Basel, or Art Basel, exhibition, which opens in October at the Mackay. Please give a round of applause to Stuart Sheldon.
Thank you so much, Jen. It's an honor to be here. I'm Stuart Sheldon. My ass has no hair on it. I do want to say that I didn't know anything about Seeds of Peace, but I did read a bit about it, and I applaud you, Misha and Jen. This is a very worthy cause to take teens at that formative stage of their lives and to introduce them to dialogue. It seems quite meaningful, so I'm delighted that you invited me. As Jen told you, I'm an artist living in Miami. I was born and raised here, and I moved away in my late 20s to California, where I spent the better part of 20 years, and just returned a little over 5 years ago, and I'm so delighted to be back in Miami. It is amazing. I left in '92, vowing never to return, and I can't believe the transformation. And this is emblematic of it, this event, this type of bohemian intelligence. Jen actually requested that I read a piece that I recently posted on my blog. It's called The Other F Word, and it goes like this. Late one morning, long before children, I sat on the edge of a New Orleans hotel bed and exhaled audibly. Inside my skull, a spicy jazz fest bisque of bourbon and psychotropics simmered from the night before. I bent down and tied my first shoe, and it wasn't until I finished tying my second that I realized I wasn't wearing any pants. Les bon temps roulés. In the brilliant documentary, The Other F Word, aging punk rockers like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, quote, transition into parents and try to maintain the contrast between their anti-authoritarian lifestyle with the responsibilities of fatherhood, unquote. Mosh pits and trashed tour buses give way to mashed peas and wheels on a bus. I'm no punk rocker, but since day one, I have partied hard. And I did a lot of that partying in Miami in the 80s and 90s. Growing up in Miami, I can't tell you how many nights we'd exit a bar into broad daylight, wincing, withering vampires. The madness continued into my 20s and 30s, from countless New Year's Grateful Dead shows to midnight trance raves in Cape Town forests, from surf camping deep into Baja in a full-on hurricane to sleeping on roofs in outlying Greek isles. The wilder, the zanier, and more off the grid, the better. Go big or go home. A few months after our first son was born, I stood in my paint-splattered green terry cloth robe watering the Meyer lemon tree in front of our houseboat. A friendly neighbor with a 5-year-old walked past, his handsome face beaming through a dark Argentine beard. "Haven't seen you lately," he said. I smiled through bloodshot eyes and shrugged my shoulders. "We haven't been out much," I said. "That's because you're going in," he added. My kids are now 6 and 8, and we are definitely in. And the further in we go, the more I recognize these moments of inness to be as novel as scuba diving with manta rays in Bora Bora or biking naked through Burning Man. In equal measure, all of these stimulate a sense of wonder and play, immediacy and revelation, shock and surprise. The things I will always seek most. Back in the day, had you invited me to something as institutional as a Club Med or a Disney cruise, God forbid, I would have politely refused. Now, with kids' activities baked in, all I want to do is take Disney cruises to Club Med. Recently, with our boys and a gaggle of young nieces and nephews, my wife Jody and I actually boarded a Disney cruise. My kids are no longer big into Disney, though at one time, my oldest was so absolutely mad about princesses that at age 3, he insisted on being Cinderella for Halloween. I cannot express to you the depth of my love for this, then and now. Our kids ran happily amok in a sea of Goofies and Minis and Caribbean pirates, most interested in the see-through water slide and the video games.